as you see, we're finishing up the food plots. Gonna harrow that one because it's a little clover plot that I'm trying to establish right behind my house. We do a pretty good job with food plots, putting them in, maintaining, no-tilling, keeping the doe numbers right, increasing her turkey habitat, burning, doing everything we can to make it wildlife friendly on the farm. But as hunters, I'm gonna tell you something we don't do a good job at. We don't do a good job of giving people an opportunity who have never hunted, who would like to hunt. Tim, have you shot a gun with a scope before?
No, sir.
All right, so this is first
time.
All right, find it with your scope, see it with your eye, and then just bring the scope up to your eye. And keep it tight in on your shoulder, keep your cheek on the stock. Can you see the plate good?
I saw it for good the first time.
All right, well just practice that for a minute. Let your rifle down for a minute. All right, now look at the plate with your eye. Now bring your scope up to your eye. Don't move your eye off the plate. You got it? Now, as you can see from my boy Tim and I go way back. Tim's my boy. We coach together. We have played basketball together. I've known him for years and years and years, and occasionally I would give Tim a pack or two of deer meat. Tim would then buy a deer. I'd shoot one, get it processed, my tag, give it to Tim. But what's better than taking somebody who wants to hunt? And see, here's the thing, there's a lot of people out there. We're good about it with our children. You teach little Junior, just like I did, you take him out, but we forget they're adults who never had the opportunity to hunt. Listen, shooting with that scope is like, if you've never shot with a scope and shooting with a scope, it's like trying to do a left-handed layup.
That's exactly right.
If you ain't ever done a left-handed layup. Which is why I still come off 2 feet on the left-hand side. Tim does not. I come off 2 feet because my left-hand layup freaking sucks. They never shot a scope with a gun with a scope. They've never sat still in a blind or in a deer stand, and they really want to. The opportunity is out there for us to invite people into our hunting community, and there's a world of people who would enjoy it. And don't we know that once you get somebody hooked who has never done that before, they're providing their own food, they're connecting with God's creation, they're hooked for life. All right, I got the brag on my boy Tim. That's his first group with shooting with a scope. That's pretty dang good.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I know. Never shot with a scope before.
And look, that for never shooting with a scope, I know a lot of people that shot with a scope ain't gonna do that from 100 yards. That was like with me the first time a turkey gobbled. The first time a turkey gobbled, that was it. It was over. I was hooked. But there's a lot of people who don't have that opportunity. So think about it this year. Yep, there's Tim shooting the gun. We had a blast. We did not get a deer, which of all things, it was one of those times we went twice. Of all things, it was one of those times where normally I'm overloaded with does. However, because we trying to get Tim involved, get him a deer killed, we saw nothing on either hunt. That's not going to happen this year because we're going back again. But we still had a good time. And Tim got to experience shooting a rifle with a scope, sitting out in the good Lord's creation where it's quiet. We talked quietly for 2.5 hours. This season, make it a point. A coworker, a friend, a church member who has expressed interest in hunting, get them out there and take them with you. I will promise you that when you do, you will be blessed more than they will. And in the back of your head, you're thinking, well, I'm going to take them and they're going to shoot a 12-pointer. They might. We all know that's the guest stand privilege. And if they do, God bless them and enjoy it for them. We appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed watching Tim's first shooting. He's going to be back on with us this year because gun season's here. We already got a blind rigged up that we're going to sit. I'll bring you that hunt when it happens, but take somebody hunting this year who's never been. Even if they just sit in the blind with you and get the experience outdoors, take them with you. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Check out the old Cartel merch when you get a chance. Thank you guys. God bless. We'll see you next time on the Whitetail Cartel.